What's up, everybody? This is Stock Company here, back at it again for another live stream. Welcome, everybody, to today's live stream show. Today is February the 20th, 2024. Hope you all been having a wonderful day so far. And for today's live stream, we're going to be talking about why Umain's failing all of his classes again. So here we go. It's 2024, and Umain's still at it again. So for those of you who are wondering what this is about and why this is occurring. So this is sort of a lead up as to like what happened after the whole Rooster is Dead series, and we're going to be talking about what issues are occurring with Umain and all that. Because when we finished the Rooster is Dead series, we kind of left on a cliffhanger with Rooster wanting for Umain to apologize for what basically Umain's character and behavior as to what was going on some of the streams that happened like over a year ago, and some of the stuff that Umain's been saying towards Rooster. And we had right when we like Rooster's Dead series, we were talking about how we were trying to get in touch with Umain for about 3-4 days now, asking for Umain to apologize on video to the remarks that he said to Rooster. And that's what Rooster was wanting from Umain. And so Umain was like, oh, I'm too busy, I'm this and that. And so what I'm going to first do here is I'm going to try to pull up the conversation that we were having between Umain on Messenger. If I can pull up Messenger, there we go, messenger.com. And Umain had a bunch of crazy comments towards our request of him to apologize. So I'm going to try to screen share here. And I'm going to show you all what Umain's been saying recently here. And let's go to probably entire screen. All right, there we go. So let's go to Messenger here. So let me probably close out of that. And let me go to the conversation here. So hopefully I can pull conversation up. For whatever reason, oh, there we go. We've been having some issues with the scrolling here. So here's what Umain's like. I'm like, I've been trying to get him to apologize, and he was like, Thought Company, you're an indoor dumb boy. That's what it looks like, a party. And I'm like, well, are you going to get on Discord today? I don't know, bro. I'm crying, man. Tryouts are in 3 days. Soccer. And I'm not in the mood. Yo, we need to talk about Rooster on call. Mood for what talking? I'm like, what do you mean you're not in the mood? For what? Talking? To do a live stream. You do. I'm done with the YouTube nonsense. You barely getting any viewers. What do you mean? I gotta focus on grades, bro. Like, what do you not get? My grades are bad. And you're not helping much. Like, come on, bro. And then he starts sending me all these photographs that he's failing English, failing Spanish, barely passing algebra, failing chemistry. And he's like, my grades, man. I'm not doing some YouTube nonsense. I have to lock in. Soccer tryouts are soon. I have to make varsity. And you may have been like, he told me earlier that he's not going to go into soccer. Okay? That he was like kind of going to give up on everything. And I'm like, well, Rooster just wants you to apologize on video. And Umain then says, no, bro, I don't care. I don't have time. I'm focusing on grades. I've been an artist. I'm like, how are you failing everything? I thought you did not want to play soccer. I changed my mind, bro. And I'm like, what do you mean you changed your mind? You sound like you're going sped. And your mate's like, thumbs up to that. And then he's like, nah. So we're going to go investigate what's going on with Umain today, because Umain's on something right now, right? All right, Cassidy, welcome to the show. I see Cassidy, Even, and Golden Freddy. Welcome to the live stream. So here's the next thing we're going to do here is I'm going to go into Umain's account here, because we want to figure out what his grades are and all that, right? And so here's the first thing we're going to do. I'm going to see what his grades are, and we can see some recent history here. He's got a 60 that he basically failed a quiz, and a few other weird things. Like he failed another chemistry, a 49 on a chemistry test. He also has a few other questionable grades here. So here's another 67. He failed algebra. A bunch of other stuff here. I can go down the list. Here's a 0, that meaning that he didn't do a quiz in English. Another 0 in English. There's a limerick time, character time sheet of some sort. That's a 0. So 0 is basically not doing his work too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into his grade book first, or maybe his report card. Well, I'm going to go into grade book first and see what's the current status of everything, because he was showing me, I'm failing everything. And according to what I see here, he's failing English, Spanish, mainly English and Spanish, and he's got a C in chemistry. Okay, so it looks like he brought his grades up maybe a little bit, but still, he's not in what I call the good zone, meaning that like he wants to get into his varsity team, and that's not varsity soccer football member stuff. Can't be having grades like that if you want to be on the soccer team. So I'm gonna go and figure out what he's on about here. So it looks like probably English is the first thing he's like failing here, which is probably the big first main thing here. So, and I see we have 2 people here. Welcome to the 2 people. So yeah, English and Spanish. So let's go into English here and see, why is he failing English 11? Because when I was in English 11, I was getting an A in that. And you have a 67, which means that by my old standard, back when I was in school, because we had a 7-point grading scale, and he's got a 10-point grading scale, pretty much he would be failing. But here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go and get into first the list here and see what he's all missing here. He's got a bunch of late assignments, missing assignments, which is kind of crazy. So I don't know why he's been so bad at his English since January 26th, meaning it's just started. He's like maybe 2 weeks in, maybe 3 weeks in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into his Canvas. He's got a thing called Canvas, which is a program that should pull up like where he can do his homework and all that. Hopefully this can load. Got some back to school stuff. Where is Canvas? There's a grading scale. Okay, student-based or web-based student programs. So that's what I would need to get into. I need to get into his Canvas. So hopefully it gets, there we go. I'm in Umain now. All right, should be logging in. All right, some kind of scholarship. All right, so let's go to, all right, so there's a bunch of different stuff here. All right. So let's go into probably courses, and let's get into his English goats. All right, a bunch of all kinds of crazy stuff. So it looks like what I need to do here is he's got a bunch of assignments that were not only are they due, they're like due from like February 9th. So he's got a bunch of work he's just not doing as well. So let's see what limerick time and character time sheets are. So basically, Umain's failing a bunch of stuff, and the argument is that he's not doing, you could argue that he's not doing any work, but like, how do you say you're busy, but then you're not doing work? And, that doesn't make any sense at all, right? So how do I get into doing these assignments here? Probably, because I have here, there's missing stuff, but how do I get into, because I have assignments and then limerick time and character time sheets. There's a way for me to get into this, I bet. Because I wonder if these are like easy assignments or I gotta go and like write a bunch of stuff. All right, so this Tuesday classwork or homework or quiz, whatever that is. Let's see, can I open it up? All right, I've read this story once back in school. This is more stuff. You will need to use your phone or computers to find information. So yeah, basically I'm gonna do the Thigh Company way, which is what the teacher wants. What is an archetype? How's a story an example of an archetype? How much you want to bet that these questions you can find online? I'm gonna bet you can probably find them online. So I'm gonna just show you kind of quickly how fast some of these questions could be potentially answered. So here we go. There's some questions about the book, I guess. I'm not even gonna read the book. I'm just gonna. What are some? What are two arrangements besides? Okay, so yeah, this is just freaking Google the stuff. You mean? You should be able to answer this. So yeah, basically, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna go and do his homework for him because personally, I really don't want to, and there's no motivation to do it either. But yeah, Umain needs to do his work, and he's like, "Can't apologize to Rooster because I gotta do my work." I mean, this just sounds sped. But yeah, that's what Umain's on here. No submission. You got no submission. All right, what is this do now stuff? Dawit Gemariam, who's one of his teachers. Yeah, Umain's not doing his work. That's basically what's going on here. But yeah, I gotta figure out what is he on about saying, oh, I gotta go and do his soccer stuff. That's crazy. I'm gonna go on Messenger here and start bugging him. Be like, bro, you are not doing any of your assignments. Why are you failing anything? Why are you not doing your work? All right, watch. It's gonna be like I changed my mind, bro. So yeah, you are missing a bunch of assignments. You're missing a bunch of work in all your classes, bro. We should prank call Umain, shouldn't we? I got a few people who want me to prank call him. But yeah, that's probably what we're going to end up doing here. So yeah, we're going to stop sharing there. But yeah, guys, so just to quickly cover, that's what Umain's been on about. Why is he failing his classes? Because he's missing on his work. He's not doing any of his work. He's probably sleeping in class like he was doing before. So yeah, that's pretty much why Umain's been failing his class 2024, man. But all right. But make sure to subscribe to Thigh Company, like this video, hit the bell icon so you get notifications for future videos, episodes, live streams, and all above. And we'll see you all on the next episode, guys. Peace out. Have fun. Happy February.